Hello, hello, and welcome. I am Webweaver, and I'm so glad that you have found my channel today. This is where I do a one card tarot reading just to give us a little guidance for our day ahead. Uh, Business out of the way here. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. And I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. It is different than a traditional tarot deck. So I do have notes here that I've typed up that I refer to just to guide me a little bit on the reading because I do not have these memorized. So we will go ahead and get started. I'm looking at the weather for this weekend. It's looking like I'll probably get a chance to make my video on the Wheel of the Year to start out the series I'm going to do about each of the Sabbats. So hopefully I'll get that done this weekend. All right, this reading is for Friday, June 6th. If you are a history buff, as I am, that day has a lot of meaning. That is D-Day from World War II, 1944. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. All right, for Friday, June 6th. Friday, June 6th. What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? All right, so we're going to split the deck. I will take the card in the middle. I do not read reversals. So we have 11 of air. So 11s are cards about finding balance. And this card is about finding balance between body and mind. So I will bring you down so that you can see this card clearly while I read and talk about this card. All right. So this card symbolizes a need to keep a healthy understanding of the relationship between mind and body and the power each can have over the other. It symbolizes being able to differentiate between fact and opinion and to make room for the imagination within our realities while still embracing a little bit of reality within our imaginings. This may be challenging for some because the eyes can only see what the mind is willing to conceive. So the more rigid the mind, the more difficult it is to accept how much influence and power the mind and body have over each other. This relates to discerning between fact and opinion and being wise to the difference. 11 relates to balance, and this card asks you to determine if you have an imbalance. And you can do that through meditation. So, what came to mind while I was reading that was, I think, therefore I am. The power of the mind over the physical body, using visualization to manifest things. Um, Finding a balance between that can be difficult sometimes. Sometimes we get so bogged down, especially in the world today, with news coming at us it seems every hour, if not more often. Um, as a parent, I rarely get 5 minutes to think of something before something else needs attention. Um, Sometimes it's hard to let your imagination run, and if you do, and it's tied into anxiety, it may not even be for the best. So finding a healthy balance between the body and the mind, and understanding how the two connect. um, Being able to change your mind, change a belief, change an understanding, or maybe put more of a focus on things like health. I'm currently in the middle of doing that, changing uh, the way that I eat, um, to try to help myself be healthier. Um, there are plenty of stories of people who were diagnosed with diseases, illnesses, and they were able to overcome those challenges just by making sure their minds were in the right place. Um, Regular meditation is very helpful with that. And when you get into meditation, if you don't know if you have guides or who might be guiding you or what may be guiding you, just get into meditation. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I am. It's later than usual and I'm tired today. Get into a meditation and um, just ask spirit, ask for guidance, figure out what you need to do to find balance between your body and your mind so that you don't go too far one way or the other. Discerning between fact and opinion, what's real and what's not. All right, so I will leave you with that. Feel free to pause the recording if you want to meditate on the imagery. Um, and I will be back tomorrow with your reading for Saturday. We have made it to the end of the first week of June. It felt like a month, um, in some ways. So I hope you have a wonderful evening, a restful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Blessed be.